back. Today we are going to be pulling the motors on both these X-Maxes. I don't know if you saw RC Guy Garage and his teardown of his brand new X-Maxx after running it a couple of hard bashes. The X-Maxx is one of my favorite RCs, and when I talked to him before he got the X-Maxx, I was like, dude, it's an RC you have to get. It's one that you have to have in your arsenal. It's like one of those bulletproof RCs that you can just keep running into stuff and things just don't break. We talked about the rear bearings on it, how they failed, so he bought the RPM upgraded ones because we knew that that was going to fail. We talked about the cush drive and the spur gear that shatters. But after watching his teardown and seeing the motor, the slop that he had in his motor, and him talking to Traxxas, and Traxxas basically telling him just take the whole RC apart and send all the bearings and motor back, and they'll take a look at it like he did something wrong. It's kind of upsetting. And then it got me thinking, well, why are these spur gears breaking all the time? Is it because there's slop in the motor? Rocks are getting in it? Why are they shattering? You know, we know that they're made out of powder. We call them powder gears, but that doesn't, if everything is working right, they shouldn't shatter. So I'm going to be pulling out this one. I've had the longest, and I've beat the heck out of this thing. It's got the indestructible body on it. I literally send this thing, I haven't even cleaned it from last time taking this thing out. But if you look at the deep scratches in the body, even this is Sharpie. I literally took Sharpie and drew headlights, fog lights, door handles. That's all Sharpie. So yeah, tail lights all in black Sharpie. So my plan is, I know that this one's got, you know, some use to it. Definitely way more than RC Guy Garage's has use. But rocks are coming out of it. But this is a Max 6, which fits right in here. I did no cutting of anything, and yeah, stock motor, Max 6. And I put the Max 6 in like right away, right when I got this RC, and pulled out the regular ESC because everybody said that the ESC was going to catch on fire. And this is an 8S X-Maxx, so I never owned the 6S X-Maxx. My buddy does. But I just put a spur in this thing. And it's a stock spur. I was waiting for some aftermarket ones. They finally showed up. But it got me thinking, you know, why does his have so much play? It's something I've never checked. So we're going to go ahead and pull this one apart. I'm going to take the motor out. I'm going to check play. See if I got that side-to-side play that he has. So if I have it on this one, it would make sense because I've beat the heck out of this and I've broken, I think, 2 spur gears now. So that would make sense that it might have a little wear. But my orange X-Maxx, I bought that thing because I love this one so much, and I wanted an orange one, and I wanted one that was showroom condition. So I did drive that on grass once when I got it. Never beat it up, never wrecked it, never crashed it, just kind of putted around with it to show you guys the new orange X-Maxx. And then I cleaned it up, put it back on the shelf, and it's been sitting there ever since. It's literally my backup X-Maxx to this one. So I do have, you know, shock covers on this thing because they get sandblasted, and the anodizing takes a beating. I did have hot racing diff covers front and rear. I only have the rear one on because with the front one on, I was getting a bad clicking noise, which I thought was coming from that diff cover. So I put the stock one back on, and I haven't had an issue since. Even though that wasn't the problem, it was the center drive shaft where it went into the splines. It was really loose and flared out there. I went ahead and fixed that by putting a couple center punch holes in it and slipping it back in. My center drive shaft does have a little wave to it, but that's an X-Maxx thing. So I also have the Hot Racing steering support brace and Hot Racing cush drive cover on the back to support them bearings. So pretty much all I've done to this thing. Max 6, couple Hot Racing upgraded parts. I don't even have the RPM rear bearings in this thing yet. I'm still running the stock ones. The little loop earrings that RC guy is calling them. Mine came out the first run, and I clipped them off and ordered the Hot Racing diffs with bearings, the upgraded bearings, and I figure when they fail, I'll throw them in. But that's all that happened. That little loop earring thing came off, and I've never had to replace the bearing yet. So I did get a package in the mail. We're going to do a quick little unboxing of this. This is from my guy over at Game Changer RC. He sent me a little package, and we're going to open it up and take a look and see what's inside here. So, packaged really nice. Oh, check that out. Game Changer RC stickers. Actually, that's not even a sticker. That's like a plaque. Pretty cool. So we have some Game Changer ones with my car on it. Oh, and he made some pretty cool Earl Moorhead little plaques. I think we'll be sending these out to a couple of people. So that's pretty cool. So I like the little collab one too. So those are pretty cool. Definitely appreciate that, bro. And check that out, RC Guy Garage, America. Well, America. Special build for RC Guy Garage on some fans. That's pretty epic right there. So you guys want to cop yourself some America fans, get in touch with Game Changer, and he'll make it happen. So we all love Cleet out here doing the RC thing. Cletus has been sending it with the Freedom Factory and all that stuff. So definitely love the content that guy puts out. Watched him back when he was on 1320 crew, and love the guys over at 1320. I'm a big racer, been racing for years, but now that I have kids, I'm doing RC. Keep it safe, keep me home. So here we go, guys. Check these things out. These are his new fan covers. So excited to have these. No more making my own fan covers. So these things are really, really cool right there. So that's going to keep out some of those big rocks so that we're keeping the fan safe. And then here's the tri-pack. This tri-pack he put together for me, this is going to go in my fastest limitless over there. I'm going to pull off the heatsink and dual fan that I originally put up on that. And we are going to strap in this 3-pack. And then we're going to go ahead and take the XLX and put in this single. Just so you guys know, if you contact him, he will do custom fan setups for you, which is awesome. You know, not many people will do that. So these are basically welded together. So it is a tri-pack that he does, and it's going to be mounted on the side of my Limitless over there. And yeah, this should definitely keep that 4070 cool. Along with the single for the ESC, that thing should, the temp should stay down now on that thing as far overgeared as I have that thing. So big shout out to Game Changer RC. Appreciate the little care package you sent with these little plaques. That's pretty cool. You know, missing links in there, and even smelled my last name right, which is pretty cool. Most people get that wrong. So there we go, guys. I will be sending a plaque out to a couple people, and yeah, let's get on with this video. So the first thing I'm going to do, I did clean and clear off my work area, just because with X-Maxxes, they take a lot of space. So I'm going to pull out the motor. I am going to clean up this RC today because I want to go out and give it a rip, and I can't stand seeing it this way. Another thing, I saw RC Guy Garage. He got sand into his tires. And believe it or not, I got dirt into mine as well too. I normally tape off the hole on the inside. I forgot about it the last time I cleaned it up, that I peeled the tape off. So I've got a little sand, thinking about venting these tires, but let me know. So the first thing we're going to do is flip this thing over. All the rocks hitting the table. And we're going to get to the 4 screws that are holding in that motor. There we go. Got the 4 bolts to that. Now I was going to pull this cover because I think I still have teeth that are inside this thing, and I don't want them to get in the motor area. So let's flip this thing back over, hoping the motor is loose. It is. So now I just got to get this cover off. There's 2. Spur gear cover. And then we'll unplug the motor. Three. And the motor. Oh yeah. This one actually has the same play as his motor. Yep, ton of play, back and forth. There we go. I'm going to try to stay quiet so you can hear it. Literally play back and forth. Wow. It's funny. The whole bracket, everything is moving. I wonder what that thing is. It's got some sort of metal clip that I didn't see on RC Guy garages. Maybe it's just part of that bracket. My pins are still in there. Wow. Can you guys hear that? God, that's some play right there. Let me grab a BLX motor. So here's a BLX, and there's literally no play. There is some play in and out, but no play left to right. And this Traxxas motor has got a ton of play. Wow, that's amazing. So we definitely know that my motor has play, just like RC Guy Garage. Now, as you can tell, this one's had some use, and as you see, it has some sand everywhere, as well as in there, there's sand everywhere. So, yeah, I guess the next thing we're gonna do is pull apart the other one. Let's bring over this new one. So, as you see, brand used. And what's funny is, you see this has got a complete stock ESC. Everything on this thing is stock. This is the way it comes out of the box. Haven't changed anything on this RC. So, and the tires are a lot stiffer than the other ones because they haven't been run as much. And I think I cut the rings off of this one already. Yeah, I did. Yep. What's funny is this one's got sand in the bearings too. I wonder why. But XT90s. Yeah, this thing is bone stock. So now I'm curious. Let's flip this thing over and take these screws out. Let's see, do you guys think this is going to be the same way with the play? If you're going to take it into sand, plan on taking your whole RC apart. So I did it with my Max when I first got it, and had to rip that whole RC into pieces when I first got it. I was pretty bummed about that. So now we need to take this cover off. I haven't even taken off this cover yet. There you go. Stock gearing, stock mesh, stock everything. I do see sand pebbles everywhere, which I don't remember taking this thing into the sand. Unplug this motor. Oh, that white one is tough. Make sure both pins are down in there. Yep, same play. Little sand shards. Sand seems to get everywhere. Same play back and forth. It is identical. So there we go, guys. 100% RC Guy Garage. His motors are just like mine. So I don't know if it's a good thing. I don't know if it's a bad thing. Normally you don't have play in a motor. So, but I haven't experienced any issues with any of mine having that play. So maybe it's normal for RC Guy Garage and me and everybody else out there to have a little bit of play left and right in their pinion bearing. And that's why we have to upgrade these spur gears to steel ones so that they don't shatter. I bet you this movement is allowing pebbles in between here, and under hard acceleration this gear is moving out to one side and we're breaking teeth off. So I think that's what's going on, and looking at it closely, and I can almost guarantee it. So there we go, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, give the video a thumbs up if you like the content. If you guys know of any issues with RCs out there, leave them in the comments. You know, I'm more than happy to grab an RC and check something to help out somebody in this hobby. I do have a lot of RCs. I do modify a lot of them, but I have a lot of stock ones as well. So I tend to buy two of everything, so I leave one stock and I modify the other one. So like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching.